I start in the name of Allah, who is most gracious and most merciful. Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today we are here with Spoken English course, and today is day 8. You remember in day 6 and 7 what we did? We learnt few names. We tried to memorize names of different things. Like we went with food, we went with animals, all different types of animals, flying animals, land animals, sea animals. We also memorized about vegetables, names of vegetables and fruits. We also went with plants and trees, names of those. And then we also memorized names of few countries, their capitals and their currencies. Today, we will learn how to increase our own vocabulary, how to memorize different English words. So today we are still working on vocabulary, because remember what the basic aim of this spoken English course is: the fluency with correct pronunciation, the speaking power with correct pronunciation. So day 8, again, before starting day 8, I will repeat that if you are watching this video and you have not watched day 1 to day 7, then watching day 8 is only important, that this topic will be important. But if you want to learn and join complete spoken English course, then you have to watch day 1 to day 7. That is very important. The second important thing that I have told you in the beginning is that from day 1 to day 7 and today day 8, first of all what you have to do is you have to make one notebook, and in that notebook you have to write down what you have learned day wise. Like day 1, what we have done, that should be in your notebook, and what I am doing in day 8 today, that should be in your notebook. Second thing I have requested you is, on daily basis you have to open your dictionary, you have to find 2 words that you have not listened before. You have to write those words in that notebook with meanings, and please try to make 1 or 2 sentences of those words a meaningful sentence. You have to make those sentences which have got some meaning. Only not like this: sky is blue, I am happy, not like this. So complete sentences should be there, meaningful sentences. So if you will do this work, and then I have promised and I am promising you that after completing 18 to 20 days, when we will complete the course, inshallah, by the grace of Allah, you will be fluent at English, at spoken English. You will be speaking very fluently with correct pronunciation. That is my promise. And so let's start with day 8. Increase your vocabulary and memorize how to memorize English words. Slow down your speaking speed, because in early stage learning, because you are a new learner, you know how to speak English. You understand every sentence. If somebody is speaking in front of you, you understand everything. But your own fluency is not good. When you speak, you get confused. So this is early stage for you. So remember that we have to put good impression on audience. If you will speak very quickly, then what you will do, your impression will not be good. That the other person who is listening to you at once will grip this thing, that this person has no power, no speaking power, but still forcing English. So don't force English to yourself. Go very slowly. Think and speak. Think and speak. So it means that first of all what you have to do, you have to slow down your own speak, because still we are learners. Give yourself time to think. The same thing, what I said, you are worried about audience. So be patient. Think that audience is sitting in front of you. Suddenly in a group you are sitting with in friends you are sitting, a group of friends are there, and suddenly they have raised a question for you, and they want your answer. Now you are worried what to do. So don't get worried. Be patient. Take patience and give yourself time to think, and remember that it may not be true that I will be not true that if I will tell you that you will not get nervous. Yes, you will, sure shot, you will get nervous, but relax. Relax and be confident, and because you know that you are a learner at this moment. So if you will commit a mistake, it doesn't matter. Go on with your speaking, but in a very slow voice, think and then speak. Because if you are speaking without thinking, then there will be a problem for you. Learn sentences, not only words. What I told you in the beginning, on the very first day, that when you are learning new words, only words will not help you, because only learning words and meanings, that will not help you. When you make few sentences from those words, then that word will be in your mind. It will stick to your mind, and whenever that word will come in your sentence, you will make beautiful sentences with that word. So learning words, when I will say learn a new word, it means that word should be learned with a new sentence. That is very important. Listening, in the very first day, what I said, that listening is very important. Listen very carefully to others. This is the very important tip that I am telling you from the very first day. If you are a good listener, you will become a good speaker. If you are a good listener, you will become a good speaker. If you will not listen to others, how you will learn? When I say listen to others, it doesn't mean that a person sitting in front of you, you have to listen to that person. If a person standing on stage and doing some debate, you have to listen to that person. No. In television also, if you are watching program, somebody is speaking in English, you have to listen that person very carefully. So listening to others is the main tip of spoken English. Speaking of, because you are speaking a foreign language, so listen to natives very carefully. But remember that when you listen to native very carefully, sometimes the accent, you don't follow the accent, because their accent is totally different. I am Pakistani, I speak simple English. Because I am your native, so my English you will follow very easily. But if you will follow American or Britisher, if you are listening to them, then there will be a problem. But remember that we have to face problems. Listening to Sir Javed Aziz, a Pakistani, that will be 50% helpful. But if you are listening to Mr. Michael or Mr. John, then it will be 100% helpful to learn English, because they are native speakers. Sir Javed is not a native speaker. But whenever Sir Javed or any Pakistani is speaking, if the person is speaking good English, then please listen to that person very, very carefully. This is a very important tip that I am giving you. Then practice your interrogatives. I am a teacher. Remember, all teacher will arise this point, that when I complete my lecture in my classroom, at the end, when I ask question, then nobody is asking questions in my class. When I am giving teacher training workshop, when I complete my lecture, many teachers, they have questions. They can arise a question. But we people are very poor with our interrogatives. When I say interrogatives, it means with our questions. Remember, my dear students, my dear teachers, my dear friends, without interrogatives, if we will not ask questions, how we will learn? You have seen a small child, a newly growing child. What that child do? What is this? How it works? Why it is like this? Why not like that? So these questions, we are giving answers to that child, and he is learning in a very good manner. So remember that only listening to other is not important. Asking question to that person who is speaking in front of you, that is very important. So you have to, not only you have to practice words and sentences, you have to practice your interrogatives also. Because communication is a two-way process. Communication means communicate with other. It means you have to listen and you have to reply. You have to listen, you have to ask question. It is a two-way process. So if you are not speaking, only one side is speaking, so you will be uninterested. Even it will become a very rude behavior that Sir Javed is speaking in front of you, Sir Javed is speaking to you, and you are not answering anything. You are not arising question. So it will be, even I will say, you are very rude if you are not questioning. So remember that questioning is very important. What I said, listen to others very carefully, but during listening, you have to arise questions also. That is very important. So polish your, not only polish words and sentences, polish your interrogatives also. Now when I say produce, produce and produce, what you are going to produce is correct English. Remember from day one what I am saying, we have done some reading practice also. In one of the previous one day we did some reading practice. I have only told you, not only told you that 100 words that I am reading and you will repeat with me. When we were doing vocabulary in day 6 and 7, what I did, I said I will pronounce the word and you will repeat with me. So produce correct English. It means that correct pronunciation should be there. That is very important. Now, why I told you to make a notebook? Because practice is the best way, and how you practice is when you only listen and try to memorize, that is not important. I always tell my students that when you are learning, preparing your exam, what you do, learn a question, as soon as the answer you have learned, at once close your notebook and write it on a page. Write it on a page. So write and speak. Write and speak. When I say prepare your words and sentences, prepare your interrogatives, prepare your questions, it means that write and then practice. When you write and speak, it will be very, very beneficial for you. So remember, these are the tips for increasing your vocabulary. If you want more vocabulary, so go to YouTube, watch your family channel. In that I have made 3 videos how to increase your vocabulary. So link will be there. In your family channel, you will go at YouTube. When you will open your family channel at YouTube, your family channel, you will find 3 videos on this topic, how to increase your vocabulary. So please watch those, and thank you for watching day 8. At the end, I will request that please subscribe my channel, and by subscribing you will reward me, you will say thanks to me that yes, Sir Javed, we have learned something from you, and press the bell icon. When you press the bell icon, that will be your own help, that when we will come to day 9, or if I will upload any other video, at once you will get the intimation. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope that my dear students and teachers, they will work on these lines and they will be successful. Please, if you are joining Spoken English program, this program that we are doing right now, you have to watch videos from day 1 to till day 8. That is very important. Otherwise, it will not be beneficial for you. Thank you for watching. Love you all and take care. Allah Hafiz.